I can't say the open bibi akwakotokono eyana dane dan na yenye na bro na ebie nso okandifo papa ene de wode hye papa gu fom se de beya na be de achiefo ene umom di na chi nyina betimi asua na monti no eyana dane dan nyina omom di achie no omusua de odi animu nante ne se nti no ene de yeda esore ya papa John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanya mfie na yeda animu wono ene obedi oman Ghana so ene de wode ensa ne ho adwumadi ebi ade ato ho ade ama Ghana fo na ne se ma okanya ne se enam so opese dane dan nyina wasan ti na fei da bia ne nsa ho ye hwehwehwam na obi biara entimi mfa ayebone ensra ne ntino sisi a me no kasa ide enam so obedi mo mpanyini ewo afia ye wura munyi ntino wagira Ghana amamuo eye emra pon so na fei na japade a wowo ewo my Ghana mu nyina sisi a me no kasa ide His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wagira constitution no so eye Ghana amamuo ebe emra pon no so na fei na amamuo ene afei na japade eniema wowo ansa na obedi mo mpanyini no wagina so adane nyina ho adi akye wo man Ghana eno ena okache ne nkofo wo no mbebu wo man emfie na yede enum se omunsua no na afi omunhwa no se de Yesu Kristo kache ne suafo no se omunhwa me na munsua me se de mehwa mi wura na mesua no ne se enti no wakache na suafo ni nyina se obi biara wa ma wo mu eye obenem bosome ne de toso aduasa ba ko se hwie be pa na che se obi biara ejapade a ansa na obema opposition bia wo na memmu mu no wo no he wo se odane nyina adi na Ghana fo ehu wo japade ansana emfie nine no etimi aso. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Ghana's assets declaration regime and its related activities have often been shrouded in secrecy, and only unless in special circumstances compliance is often difficult to measure. In times past, I would privately have presented these forms to the Auditor General in fulfillment of my statutory obligation. I've taken this step of presenting these forms publicly as a way of injecting some openness and transparency into the process of assets declaration. I've always maintained that while it is all well and good to punish corruption, a more effective way of addressing the canker is preventing it from occurring in the first place. I honestly believe that if properly curated and enforced, the assets declaration process can become a sustainable tool for tackling corruption. Corruption by nature is insidious and thrives under the cover of darkness. The more light that is shown on it, the more likely that it will be fought successfully. I've also taken this step to send an unmistakable signal to all public office holders, especially those that I have appointed, that I take the declaration of assets very seriously and expect full compliance from them. I've asked the Chief of Staff to send word to all appointees to ensure that they declare their assets by the end of the first quarter of this year, that is by 31st March 2025. I wish to stress that any appointee failing to meet this deadline would face severe sanctions, not excluding removal from office. Even as we strive to hold past government officials accountable for their stewardship, I deem it even more imperative to enforce anti-corruption among our present public office holders. Charity, they say, begins at home. I'm therefore determined to take the necessary steps to ensure that we fight corruption vigorously so that the precious little resources that have been entrusted to us by the Ghanaian people are used only in their interest.